LBC Wave Riders 2 a.m. in the candles, looking right. Late night dip, looking for a late night dip. She dropped down low, had to take that trip. Whole chart looking thick on a late night dip. Late night dip, looking for a late night dip. Everybody's scared, but I ain't gon' quit. Got my eyes locked on that late night dip. Yeah, put it to the charts, all red dress on. Little pullback move, had me turning my monitor on. Everybody running, acting nervous and sick. I'm over here smiling like that's a fine little dip. Saw his support and she bounced right back. Got a little attitude, but I can work with that. Whole time line screaming at the bull run dead. Meanwhile, she whispering by me instead. Got me checking levels, got me zooming in close, trying to see if she's serious or just putting on a show. The 618 and I almost lost my cool. Had the wave riders yelling, boy, don't be no fool. Looking for a late night dip. She dropped down low, had to take that trip. Whole chart looking thick on a late night dip. Late night dip. Looking for a late night dip. Everybody scared, but I ain't gon' quit. Got my eyes locked on that late night dip. Yeah, now she flirting with resistance, playing hard to get. Everybody chasing candles, breaking down the sweat. I like patience, baby, let the setup come. I ain't buying nothing till I know you're the one. She said she volatile, I said that's alright. I done seen crazier things in the middle of the night. Got a little liquidity, got a little class. When she sweep them equal lows, I'm all on that. Chart, yeah, I said chart. Mind at the gutter, let's get back to the bars. Market maker creeping, trying to run a little game. Shaking out the weekends, it's the same old thing. Diamond brains chilling, got the snacks on deck. Watching everybody panic while we stacking our checks. Drop it low, it's support. Drop it low, need some more. Volume rising, candles glowing. Wave riders, already knowing. Now she climbing back up and she looking real clean, like the prettiest chart that I ever done seen. Everybody who doubted suddenly back in the face, talking about conviction like they never lost faith. Nah, I remember when they caught her a wreck. Now they all in the DMs trying to get some respect. I was there at the bottom when the sentiment died. Now she riding to the upside, and I'm along for the ride. Knowledge is profit, that's the code that we live. When the market gets nervous, that's when opportunities give. So if you see me late night staring hard at the screen, just know I'm hunting for the finest dip you've ever seen. Late night dip, looking for a late night dip. She dropped down low, had to take that trip. Whole chart looking thick on a late night dip. Late night dip, looking for a late night dip. Everybody scared, but I ain't gon' quit. Wave riders, right. And every late night dip, yeah. 2 a.m., charts glowing. Market open, another late night dip.
I am muted. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. It is June 4th, 2026 at 10:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Johnny December. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. See, if I had more people in here, I might have known sooner that I was muted. But we have Johnny Decembro in here. Thank you for being here. Vmon, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Mad love. Thank you all for joining me. Good evening. Good evening. Guys, yo, what's up? Good evening. Good evening, Barb. I am going to assume, yep, there it is. Real Wave Cipher and their viewers just joined. Awesome. Appreciate you, Wave Cipher. Mad love. And enjoyed your stream this evening, what I was able to catch, which was almost half of it. So definitely enjoyed it. I like the way you chart. I like the way you chart. I like it. Ooh, low 4. Here we go. What's going on? Curtis Hill. Curtis Schill. How you doing? What's going on, Vinny? Vinny? Hey. Bitcoin's going to the moon. This is the 4-year cycle. I just projected out an idea for potential bottom in here. So this is what the title of the stream was all about. Is this right here? If we are to bottom early, I think something like this could be what we see. And Bitcoin finally takes a ride with the AI trade. And we just continue pushing higher. It might not even go that high. There's a chance that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, in a zigzag. But yeah. So can we get this? Is this the super cycle everybody's been talking about? So you're telling me there's a chance. There is a chance. But we'll see. We'll see. This is I would have to say this might be my second bullish scenario. First bullish scenario is that it just, for whatever reason, just melts up from here. Like that's going to be the most bullish. I don't know what would even cause this, but who knows? What's going on, Alan? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Cypher gang. What's going on? Evade, BTC Harpist. We got another harp. What's going on? What's good, bro? Everything, man. Everything's good. Absolutely appreciate each and every single one of you for joining. And if you stick around, I don't know what I would. That'd be cool too. But yeah, I'm happy it's the end of the week. Now, prior to, all right, we got to go to lower time frame now. I shouldn't have done this on the Bybit chart. It's my trading chart. Why would I do it on the Bybit chart? Unbelievable. Oh yeah, I was looking at this pre-stream. This is Cardano. I had this mapped out. I think when Cardano, whoops. I think we can talk Cardano. When Cardano was like somewhere in here. And I was like, it'd be kind of crazy if this turned into just, an ascending or a broadening wedge and then broke down from here in an ABC. The good thing about this is that Cardano could be bottoming soon-ish, and maybe it can catch a bid, a pretty decent bid. We do know that Cardano has its own ETFs. We do know that the biggest FUD of all is your biggest developers leaving and your icon, your founder, is taking a break. that founder also was one of a handful of people that met with the president towards like the beginning of his term. So, is Cardano dead? Maybe. However, on the weekly, big bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence. So while everyone's shouting at the rooftops that Cardano is dead, it's currently putting in, I mean, it's definitely a bullish divergence because this is already lower than this. So we already have, well, that's not even over here. Look at that. That's even steeper. Even steeper. My goodness. Maybe it will die. Let's go to the monthly. Maybe, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we still have the hidden bullish divergence with the chart prime money flow potentially just bottoming out in here. So, measured move of this. A lot of people would do from the breakdown, but I don't know that Cardano would go to 2 cents, but you never know, I guess, in crypto. No, on something like this, I'm taking it from the last high, because that's the wave that matters, because that is your C wave in an A, B, C. So if that measured move, I believe, is about 8 cents, 9.5 cents. Probably catch a nice bid at like 10, I would think, potentially. And we do have a little bit of overlapping demand in that zone between this correction and this correction. No, I'll go with this. So yeah, I mean, there's a chance it could get down to 7. So that's what I'm thinking potentially with Cardano. Back to Bitcoin. Smash a like. What's going on, Dylan VA? Thank you for being here. Good evening. Good evening. Smash a like, people. That founder is a G. Anyone with the Falcon and Blackhawk heli is pretty damn cool. How did he even get a Blackhawk? What is going on here? All right. Bitcoin, smaller time frame. Kind of, I don't really like triangles, but potential triangle here on Bitcoin. On old Bitty Boy that's already broken down. Get a measured move on that. Go from the apex of the triangle, which is the midpoint. $58,000. That would help us get the sweep of this low. Take the low. And if we can close, hopefully we can get this like tomorrow. If we can get this tomorrow, which we have unemployment tomorrow, unemployment numbers, and if they come in lower than expected on our unemployment and higher on our payrolls, two very important factors together, then I think initially a dump. Actually, it might be back. I might have that backwards. It comes in higher than expected. The jobs market looks good according to the data that has been released this week. The jobs market looks solid, I should say. But unemployment is going to tell the truth of this of the story. And if that truth is positive, well, if unemployment comes in higher than expected, we'll probably get a dump because people are like, oh, so the jobs numbers were fake. If they come in higher than expected, then maybe it just goes, yay, whatever. But I think there's a nice bull div forming here on the 4 hour, and maybe it can even push down that little bit lower, give us like a triple in here. That'd be pretty dope. At least a short-term push, I would think. Let's go to 1 hour. This is already kind of trending to the upside. Same with your money flow. 1 hour's. If this can drop and the money flow just kind of still kind of creep back towards that zero line, then we might be looking solid. But what I want to see is a sweep of this low and a close back above on the weekly chart. If we get that, then we get the most bullish thing that we've gotten, that we ever get, which is a sweep of a low on the weekly chart that closes above that major swing low, because that's an SFP. And SFPs have absolutely been the key to more upside. More upside. SFP on the weekly. I should put it on the weekly. The wick, close above, push. Wick, close above. Yes, this one took a little more time, but it stayed above this low and then eventually pushed. And that's something we could see too. So we need to prepare for that. This could absolutely just kind of go sideways, like the bottom might be in, but prepare for potential sideways, because Bitcoin likes to go sideways for several weeks after it bottoms. So, well, at least it did last time, and that was pretty painful. I shouldn't say tends to, every now and then. Reason was to keep an eye on his buffalo herd. Oh yeah. Hey, JR Prince, how you doing, bro? Thank you for being here and all set. We got the fam in the house. What's going on? Have you guys? You guys have been pretty quiet over in the clubhouse, in the beach house. Like your room it's kind of weird. I'm so used to hearing you guys playing around in there, and something happened. How you guys doing? Mad love. So yeah, and the bullish divergence as well. So if you get that wick and you can push up higher tomorrow, can't stress that enough. Tomorrow, this like needs to happen tomorrow, in my opinion. But that, man, you're talking about a pretty nice and juicy bull div there. If you can get that wick down and that push up. So that is what I'm looking for tomorrow. I don't want to see it on the weekend. I want to see it tomorrow. 4 hour. And we'll see. Is there a chance the local bottom is already in or is in, and we get a little bit of a push higher and then roll over and then take the low? Yes. Unfortunately, yes. So bottoms, you've got to be cautious with them. Got to be cautious. Unless you flip a major resistance into support. Something like that. Except probably a little more elongated. I am on the daily. But just breaking that high and getting a weekly close above it would be the first sign that I'd look for. I wouldn't want to sweep that high and then close back below. I mean, it would be okay. This low could still hold if it did that. But it might take a little bit of time before it can get moving again. Just ring the popcorn and soda bell. Oh, okay. We're practicing at the dojo. But you guys have so much room for activities at the beach house. So much room for activities. I don't know if I shouted out. Did I shout out Alexandra G? Thank you for pinning the Discord link in the chat. Thanks, bro. Could be better, could be worse. Hope you're doing well also. Who are you talking to? Vmon. Ah. So yeah, right now target $58. Last night I talked about 56 and I remembered why because I found the chart. Well, let me just draw it out. Let me just draw it out for you. I don't think that was it. Was it too high? Oh, now I gotta go find it. Dang it. 50, that's 47. Where's it at? Gotta go back to the other naked charts. Hmm. Fun times. Always playing with all different kinds of ideas. Let's see. Bitstamp. Nope. Coinbase. Whoops. You know what? It might have been back on the other one. That's annoying. All the ideas. So many ideas. What the heck, bro? I don't. It's not on that one. It's not on this one. Can't find it nowheres. Oh well. Must not have been important. What are we doing over here, XRP? Jesus. You piece of garbage. Gabbage. Piece of gabbage. Could be bottoming too, though. 1.07. So much FUD. I'm still seeing so much FUD. So much FUD. Tend to get that at the bottoms. And this could turn into, could easily. Push. Push, push, push. The stock market likes to do stuff like this. Channel on a higher time frame. Let's see. This is more like it. Can you please just get rid. I love the magnet tool, but geez, gets on my nerves sometimes. But yeah, see, kind of a channel. He likes bump, bump. Does it a lot. And it continues higher almost every time. Whenever you see it. Bounce, bounce. Go to the moon. If Bitcoin's going to have any chance, the stock market's going to have to keep going up. We've been talking about a broader or a nice, decent stock market correction, but is it going to do it? Equal lows? Be pretty sweet. Back test of the highs. That would still be a June bottom. Wow. Of course, we have all the talk about the IPOs, Anthropic, SpaceX, OpenAI. What is that? The 15th and the 16th? It's not good. That's the Russell. I actually like the fact that it's consolidating at the highs and on top of this high. Why am I using the marker? I like that. And a bullish engulfing here on the daily. Money flow pushing to the upside. It's looking good. Dixie. Looking for a push. But it could. The Dixie is such a hard chart. It's so all over. It's so just gross. Anyway, back to the show. True that. Thanks, JR. I added to my short. Dump it. There we go. Thanks, bro. Could be better. Yep. Good evening, LBCOG. Melissa One Love in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being here. If you are a member, let's see some Melissa One Love emojis in the chat. Where are my members at? Why is this all the way over here? That is the question. What is this even? What am I on? Crypto total DeFi. Oh, DeFi's dead. DeFi's dead in the water. It's gonna have its own personal second October 10th. It's gonna go to hell in a handbasket. Because TradFi doesn't like DeFi. It's too scary. I have to be responsible. It's too scary. Wow, that USDT dominance is continuing to climb. Why though? I saw an interesting chart. Shout out to JR. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Ninja Art of Crypto. Mr. JR Prince in the chat. Because I did not know that this was a thing. Stablecoins dominance. Crypto stablecoins dominance. I guess it's all the things. Because I had created... Do I have it in here on my favorites? Doesn't look like it. Custom formulas. Here we go. I thought I had it in here. BTC dominance. Minus. This is just Bitcoin dominance minus stablecoins. Which I don't even think is accurate. This is the Magnificent Seven, all combined together. Your Nvidia, your Apple, your Microsoft, your Google, your Amazon, your Meta. Wait, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Google. Oh wait, and Tesla. I might need to reorganize this one or add to it or take something away. SPX/TLT plus QQQ / IEF plus BTC / gold. Is this my global liquidity one? See, what I hate about it is as I was creating these formulas, I realized I can't. Well, I guess I could have added a freaking note. Dang it. Because I could have been like, this is global liquidity, you know? I thought I couldn't. Oh, well. I think this is global. It can't be global liquidity, though. Global liquidity versus gold? I don't remember, guys. I don't remember. I'm sorry. TNX. What is TNX? TNX. Just like a 10-year or something. Yeah. CBOE 10-year Treasury note. The Dixie plus that. Kind of looking a little bullish. I don't know. I just got on ChatGPT one day. I think I was home sick from work. I was just like, hey, I want to create these charts. Tell me what I need to do to create these charts. And it was like, I got you, fam. This is the global liquidity because this is USM2 plus USNM2 times DEX, just the euro, the Japanese yen, all kinds of stuff. British pound, all together. That's actually falling. Does that mean it's going into assets? This is a monthly chart, so yes. Look at that. It's pretty much saying, hey, we're pushing. What has the stock market been doing? It's been pumping as the global liquidity chart's been dumping. Kind of crazy. Mags. Oh, does Mags cover it all? My mother-in-law made me a gallon bag of no-bake cookies. I'm throwing back crumbs. No wonder I'm still awake. Oh. All that sugar. Ethereum. Not looking great. Prediction. Still intact. Why? Because this low hasn't been taken. As long as this low doesn't get taken, this is still intact. It might get taken. Maybe not. What is this? March 2025. Let's go back to Bitcoin. March 2025. So here to here for Bitcoin, it'd be a lower low. So here, wherever this comes in, either way, it's a lower low. But actually, I would need the low. I would need this low. Well, this low is still lower than this one, so that doesn't really matter. Go back to ETH. March, April? Was it March or April? That's March. April, I mean, it's like right there. That would be bullish SMT divergence. SMT divergence is when you get a divergence between, on major swing levels, on highly correlated assets. So you get SMT divergence on like NASDAQ and the S&P, or NASDAQ and the Dow Jones, or all three of them together. You can get SMT divergence. And SMT divergence is you have one asset, let's say Bitcoin comes up, comes down, comes up, puts in a higher high. And let's say Ethereum comes in, puts in a high, and then puts in a lower high. Because these two did not agree with each other, essentially, is what that means. Because these two did not agree with each other on the move, that Bitcoin made, they both go down together. And vice versa for your bullish SMT divergence. So you're diverging on your major swing levels on your highs or your lows. If it's at the highs, it's bearish. If it's at the lows, bullish. And I could probably even find an example rather quickly. This is when I was marking, using the compare tool to mark when the S&P or the NASDAQ created a new all-time high. Maybe might have been the Dow Jones. Either way, doesn't matter. I need you to be in Q. I'll have you be ES. See if we can find one on the weekly. And I need you to track my crosshair, time, and date range. Thank you. I don't know. Might find it on the weekly. Might have to find it on the daily. Stock market's a little big. You're not on the daily. I just tried to change it to the daily. I thought I said, oh, I didn't say interval. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. Low time frames too. It's high time frame to low time frame. Hell, let's just who here, put a 1 in chat if you like to scalp. Are you a scalper? Put a 1 in chat if you like to scalp. Let's go to the 3. Right off the bat, do you see it? Pretty much. Did this put in a higher high? Oh man, it did. But it also SFP'd. Damn. I would say I didn't really quite agree, but however, it did SFP, so man. Look at the lows too. Gradually pushing up, gradually pushing down. Ooh, fake out on the SMT there. But important to note, these aren't major swing levels. Your major swing levels, you got to know your market structure. These are going to be your major swing levels. And right now, oh, look, perfect. There's one right there. Bullish SMT. Push. Push. Right now, though, look at that. Came down. Got a bounce. See it. See these highs. See if these highs get taken. But yeah, I mean, that's using price action alone to find divergences, which, in my opinion, is pretty freaking cool. There's another one. Boom, boom, down, down. Absolutely amazing. Here, higher, lower, push. Are these happening too at specific times, different times? Yeah, SMT put in right on market open here. Yeah, so right on market open, we create the SMT here, and right at the end of the day, power hour, SMT divergence here, right after the Right after market open, you push down to create the SMT divergence. This pushes up, or at least it holds, pushes down, but it creates that divergence. Pretty cool stuff. Duality C, not of this world. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. And second SMT, again, it's not even the power hour. It's after 2 p.m. It's happening. It's being put in during power hour. Yes, yes, yes. That's 2 days in a row. SMT divergence in the morning and SMT divergence in the afternoon. Here, look at this. Look at this. Bottom before market open. Bottom, no bottom. Pump up, push down. After market open, pump up, push down, but hold, bounce, bounce. Higher low, push. Lower low, push. Bounce. That's crazy, man. SMT divergence. It's in the game. This looks bearish. Potentially. I truly, honestly... wait, did we get a... That's... I mean... We did get an SMT in here, bearish. From here to here. Here to here. Could have got a little midday pullback. SMT. Oh yeah, look at that. Bang bang. I mean, this one's going up. This one's going down. Kind of drift and then drop. SMT. I mean, you can see this is... Both aren't looking very strong here. We also got the liquidity. Liquidity below the low. Pretty neat stuff. You know, I wonder if we can... I hope you're learning. Only Johnny December put a 1 in the chat. That's okay. I was wanting to see if we ever get SMT divergences during my live streams. It'd be pretty nice. Are we gonna have to go down to the 30-second chart? Wait, why am I not seeing? Where did my... Thought I had this turned on. Guess not. Okay, let's see. From here to here, nope. I would have said I would have maybe gotten a fake out here, but as soon as I saw that it's just a double bottom, I would have just... Or not double bottom, but equal lows. That's not one I would have taken. If it created equal lows, I'm not doing it. Not if it's equal lows. Because I mean, I might catch the small pump up, but I don't know. The RR just doesn't seem really worth it. Push your risk reward risk. Low, low. See, look at that. Equal lows takes bullish divergence, push. See, all of this is good. I'm not seeing nothing during my stream as far as S&T divergence goes, which makes sense. I mean, yeah, I would expect for these to happen like we've been seeing them towards the beginning of the day, towards the end of the day, just when we tend to see the most volume in the markets. And again, you can use this. You can use SMT divergence on between Bitcoin and Ethereum, and even Bitcoin and the stock market. What was that? Oh yeah, Ethereum. Okay. Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you're just a crypto trader, it still works for you too. And remember, it's just one tool, one piece of confluence, or one confirmation. There's SMT divergence right there. Low, high, low, low, high, higher, low, SMT. Between Bitcoin and ETH, and look, push. Good stuff, right? Yes. Very nice. How much? Of course, volume right at the beginning. Take the high, low. No, don't see it here. Yeah, don't see it here. Where's the Dow Jones? Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Wrong chart. Is there a bullish divergence, bearish divergence? Doesn't matter. 946. Wow. Okay, enough with that. So tomorrow we have unemployment claims coming in. Will they be good news, bad news? Who knows? Just, I think the best way to trip up the most people is perhaps taking the low and then reversing. Taking the low on what appears to be bad news. So something maybe like, and what would the market see as bad news? It's kind of like, okay, so put it this way. If unemployment claims come in higher than expected, one, what does that do? That says, hey, economy is doing better than we thought, or it's not doing as well as we thought, because the jobs numbers have been good up until unemployment. So it's like, oh, these job numbers aren't really what they look like. Drop. Then the market later in the day is like, wait a minute, that increases the odds of rate cuts. Is people not having jobs, the labor market not looking good, softening. You're like, oh, rate cuts. And then they get bullish. Could be the scenario. Could be. We'll see. Oil, we'll see what it wants to do. It's filled this gap. So it might, we'll see if it wants to get that pump or not. It would definitely coincide well with both a Bitcoin continuing to bottom out and with the stock market correcting. Doge, let's see, what's Doge looking like these days? Not good. Not good at all. Come on, Elon. Pump everyone's bags. They've been waiting forever. They just want $1. All they want is $1. I thought you were a man of the people, Elon. Give them $1. After 7 cents, 7.5 cents, 7 cents. Oof, man. This does not look good. This thing retraced to the golden pocket and it died. And you just kind of got to hope that it doesn't have the same fate as Cardano. BOJ and new IPOs on the 15th should be interesting. Indeed. Definitely agree with that. But is this an unwinding? Is the market like pricing in already a BOJ rate hike? Like, is the carry trade already unwinding because they expect the BOJ to hike rates? I mean, it's possible for sure. And that's on the 15th too, right? Yo, Crypto Squid, how you doing? I'm here, working and lurking. Awesome. Have a good night, Curtis. Thank you for joining us this evening. Mad love, homie. See you in the morning, maybe, if you're in JR's chat. Ave, not looking great. INJ, actually, he's had called a nice bid, but it's dumping. Oh, and one thing, look, I was warning people. They were trying to get all super bullish. XLM. Ever since the SFP of these highs over here, it's tanked. I tried to warn people. Now, would I buy it now? I mean, if Bitcoin flips tomorrow and reverses to the upside, and we get a weekly close above that low, I'm might be interested, because this is not a bad structure. But I did warn not to FOMO up here after a sweep of the highs and the daily closing below the lows. It just did not look good. Now, breaking this high and creating a fair value gap while doing so, that fair value gap becomes very interesting. And we're pulling back to it, and it's right there. I mean, are we already at it? Looks like it. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there as we speak. And the value area low, hold on, I gotta take in a few more days. So it's at the value volume area low, depends on who you're talking to, of this low to this high, of this big push. This is the value area of this big push. So 70% of the volume has occurred here. So what is price likely to do at that point? Low to this high. Let's see. Where are we at? 70% of the volume here. Does it want to come down to the value area high? This old value area high? Maybe. Judo chop. I mean, this is what XLM and XRP both do. It's kind of their thing. It's just the rocket ships for like 2 weeks and then they're done. It's more like they pump and kind of goes sideways and up a little bit for a few days, and then a mega pump and kind of sideways and for a few days and sideways and up, and then mega pump, and then it's all over for both of them. And then they'll do that for 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month, and then for years, just absolute suck. I mean, look at XRP. It's literally, that's what it does. Just mega pump, weeks and weeks of suck, mega pump, years of suck. This would have been a mega pump, however, SEC lawsuit, and then years of suck, and then mega pump, and then years of suck, and then you get the idea. I definitely can't make a 7 a.m. stream. If you see me at 7 a.m., I haven't slept yet. Oh, okay. Oh, 4 or 5 people dropped out? Man, what is it, bedtime? Is it because I started talking about XRP? XLM? Live peer, not looking good. Golly, man. Arrow. Virtual. Excuse me. AI looks juicy. What about Solana? I haven't looked at Solana in a while. It's not looking good, my friends. Can Solana go to $43? Maybe. It would not be. It could potentially be SMTing Bitcoin right now. But Bitcoin would have to stay above the high. Ethereum, though. Oh, did I have my lows? See, I was going off. Yeah, I was going off of April. What about these? I mean, it's potential SMT divergence there, but I don't know why. I mean, that could be. I mean, that would work, interestingly enough. Trying to hold the 886 too. I've been wanting lower, but I mean, look at the volume. Look at that drop. Like, who's even as big of a drop as that this was? Look at the volume, especially compared to here. Like, who's selling? MicroStrategy? Everybody's like, oh, Michael Saylor buys, nothing happens. Michael Saylor sells, market tanks. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's all narrative, bro. It's a speculative asset. Speculative assets ride hard on narratives. Anyways, guys, tomorrow is Friday, so you all know what that means. It means you go outside and you go out into the world and you give a stranger a compliment. And it's got to be genuine. You got to genuinely, you got to mean it. You got to really like that shirt. You got to really like those shoes. You got to really like that haircut. Men with wives, I want you to look at your lady's hair tomorrow, your wife's hair tomorrow, okay? Wives and girlfriends. And see if you notice anything different. If you haven't, you're okay. But remember that, okay? Remember that. Do you notice, did Did she get hair coloring done? Did she get her hair cut? You got to notice these things, okay? Trust me. This one time my wife cut a foot off of her hair. A foot. Her hair was long. And your boy, a week later, maybe it was like 5 days, I was like, you color your hair? She's like, yeah. Colored it 5 days ago. And also cut a foot off of it. I'm sorry I didn't notice a foot cut off your hair. I mean, I know that's a dramatic cut, but your hair was really long. I'm sorry. I was doing work and things. Oh, wow. Midpoint of this is also 1.272. That's interesting. 53,682. Anyways. Oh, wait. You didn't even notice this. Or you didn't even see it. This right here. Midpoint of this weekly wick here. Interesting stuff. Confluence, man. Confluence. It's not about is it going to hit the level, or I think it's going to hit that level. No, it's about putting levels up there and then seeing if you get the reaction that you want to see from those levels. If you pierce that midpoint that I just showed and you close above it, hey, and then you go to the lower time frames and you're saying, oh, the shift in the market structure on the lower time frames as we sweep that low and close, or that midpoint and close above it. So you're hitting your criteria and you're like, that's good for me. Set the trade. Ride the wave. Up or down, whichever way it goes, with you, against you, we ride the waves. So, thank you guys for joining me this week and this evening. I do greatly appreciate it. We'll be back Sunday evening. Maybe I'll be able to do a weekend live stream. We'll see. But outside of that, guys, remember, nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Read a book. I don't know. And I don't know. It's so random. Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. Join the Discord. It is free. If you're not already, for some reason, in the Alexo Crypto Discord, the Otter Gang, part of the Otter Gang, make sure you join by my link in the affiliate link in the description. And yeah. That's all I got, guys. Go outside, touch some grass this weekend. I will see you all when I see you. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing, wonderful, beautiful, radical weekend. And I will catch you all in the next one. Mad love. God bless. Let's trade like a rock star. Ride the waves. Bye.
Trade like a rock star. Trade like a rock star. Charts up on my monitor. Trade like a rock star. Trade like a rock star. Trade like a rock star. Got my fields locked in. Trade like a rock star. Walk up in the Discord. Everybody know me. Candle start moving now. Everybody phone me. Talking about Bitcoin. Talking about entries. Talking about profits. Talking about percentages. Got the way riders all up in the chat. Market maker lurking, yeah, we already know that. Stop, loss set tight, risk management proper. Everybody screaming moon, I'm just stacking dollars. They buy top, we buy fill. They get wrecked, we still here. They chase puffs, we wait patient. Then the setup hit, congratulations. Trade like a rock star, trade like a rock star. Got the whole watch list looking like a rock star. Trade like a rock watching candles. Coffee getting colder, profit getting handled. Volume coming in, VWAP underneath. Everybody nervous, I'm relaxed in my seat. Knowledge is profit, that's the founding motto. Market trying to fake us, we ain't following the model. Red candle dropping, that's a sell to me. Everybody running, that's a buy to me. Yeah. Hands up, charts up, pull back, load up. Hands up, charts up.